Greetings, sirs and madams. I'm Seraphic0, and we're playing Monster Hunter World. So today we're bringing you kind of an experimental run with this build. So this is the Lunastra Xeno fusion lance thing, and I've basically made a blast build around it. So normally, I really like the Basilgeuse lance. But I think this lance just tends to outperform it, especially in terms of sharpness. So it already has a big chunk of white sharpness, but I went ahead and put Handicraft 5 on there, which is probably overkill. But so this lance naturally gives you razor sharp. So in combination with the absolutely gigantic white sharpness bar, you can essentially finish an entire hunt without sharpening, which is very attractive to lance players because we just eat through sharpness like crazy. So today we're hunting a tempered Vaal Hazak, which I guess he's just kind of a big punching bag anyway, so he's a good test for damage output. So the drawback to this lance is it actually has very low raw damage. I think it's at 391. So I have a bunch of skills on here that basically buff its raw damage. So I have attack 4 and I have peak performance, and if I had some agitator gems I would use those, but yeah, I just have maximum might instead, which is probably a bad idea, but we'll talk about that more later. Okay, so there's how I do my setup for starting my engagement with the Vaal. I like to use the torch pods because, you know, tick damage is fun, and I set the bombs there to see if he can set them off. It looks like he didn't do it yet, but yeah, those fangs on the ceiling will knock him down, even if they like just touch the tip of his wing or something. It's pretty useful. Okay, so on this set, I am not using any guard skills, and I think at this point I know Vaal's moveset well enough to where I know where I can block, and yeah, even though some of the hits cause huge knockback, I can generally recover in time in order to start the offensive again. And if I need to, I can, if I'm stuck in the knockback state, I can enter Power Guard to get out of it quickly, at the cost of extra stamina. So I do have health regen augmented on this lance. I guess I just had a bunch of hero stones laying around. And like it's helpful for lances to have health regen, but the thing about health regen is that the amount of health... Stupid bird. Okay, so... Oh crap, I better put on my immunity mantle. Okay, and yeah, like to my point, this lance kind of has trouble recovering health because the amount of health you recover is proportional to the damage you do. So because of that, I actually gemmed in a bit of a few medicine jewels because that will help me recover health faster with health regen. So yeah, like I don't know, that's low raw kind of does that to you. Yeah, and because it's Vaal, you're gonna see peak performance like just go up and go down and go up and go down because his miasma gas is gonna do tick damage to your health. And then health regen is going to bring the health back up, so it's going to be kind of spammy with the messages. And I don't really understand why, but this loadout, like, it stuns Vaal a lot, like really badly, and I don't really understand why it does that, because the raw damage that I'm doing is actually kind of low, but yeah, he's even getting stunned when I'm not doing like the blast damage. Okay, and I saw that tail swing coming, but I thought it was gonna go over my head, but you know, the hitbox on that is just kind of weird. So okay, so I use Power Guard to adjust the direction I'm facing, and it's really useful to stun Vaal because he always does this recovery animation that lasts forever. So you can always fit in a finishing attack from like the lance charge. It's very useful. Okay, so I can sense at about this time Vaal's probably going to get ready to run soon, so I'm going to put my flash pods on. Okay, there he goes, and I managed to flash him. It's actually very difficult to flash him because sometimes he just gallops away at like 1,000,000 miles an hour and you'll never be able to catch him. But yeah, we actually got him that time. That was pretty rare. Okay, so I do happen to have some large barrel bombs left. I was considering sharpening, but I think I might be able to kill him without having to do that. Yeah, and I do have some mighty jewels gemmed into this set. This lance has... Whoa, I didn't expect him to roar right there. He was like facing the wrong way. Yeah, this lance has 2 level 2 slots, which is amazing. Oh crap. Oh crap, he's dead already. Okay, let's see how he did on the run. 5 minutes 42 seconds. Wow, that's really good for me. Usually I average 7 minutes every time I hunt a Vaal Hazak. So getting sub 6 is pretty good for me. And you know, this really isn't a damage dealing set. It's more for like it's kind of a stamina set, like what you can say. Let's look at how we built it here. Yeah, so we got Handicraft 5, Attack Boost 4, Blast Attack 3. Yeah, I have 2 Mighty Jewels, some Flawless Jewels. There are the Medicine Jewels. Yeah, so I just gemmed in Mighty because they were the only offensive level 2 gems I had. If I had Agitator gems instead, I would probably use those. But yeah, maybe Mighty is a bad choice because I kind of did a bad job with my stamina management, and I was almost never at peak, so... Yeah, but for an experimental build, I'd say this works pretty well. You can pretty much keep up the offensive without having to worry about your health or having to worry about your sharpness. So you can just pretty much focus on the fight. So, oh, I got a Lance Hero Stone. That's weird. But yeah, I'll go ahead and grab that. And the rest of this trash. Alright, so I guess that's it for this demonstration. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time.